agencies, they don't think things through, and I don't like it. If you haven't heard, you're hearing it now. Your bank account might just get frozen if you do not link your BVN and your NIN to your bank account. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I'm tired of the endless queues, endless registrations, endless submissions, going around in circles and circles between NIN, BVN, linking this, going to register for this. I am tired. Organization is not our friend. Our government agencies need to get it together. I will never forget when BVN first came out. I will never forget the stress of it. Okay, no problem. You're trying to find ways to register Nigerians and know who is in the country. I like it, but the process of it, ridiculous. I will never forget when I registered my BVN, a mistake. The bank literally made a mistake with my name. And do you know how much chaos it caused for my life for the next 2 years? When I was now trying to do my NIN, the mistake that the bank made 5-6 years ago, I had to find a way to rectify it. So make it make sense. When we're doing systems and processes in this country, and we're implementing new strategies, and we're implementing new rules, the one thing I ask for is organization. CBN has issued a very interesting deadline. Now, mind you, this circular came out December 1st, 2023. They have said that every single Nigerian needs to link their bank verification number and their national identity number to their bank accounts. When do they need to do this? By March 1st. You heard it. By tomorrow, it needs to be done. Now, how and why does this need to happen? The reason is Tier 1 bank accounts, and I'll explain what a Tier 1 bank account is. A Tier 1 bank account is an account that allows you to do a daily transaction of up to 50,000 naira. This is inflow and outflow. The account can hold a total of 300k. Tier 2 accounts allow you to do daily transactions of 200k inflow and outflow, and it can hold a total of 500k. Now, Tier 3, the sky is the limit. Have as much money as you want. For Tier 2 and 3, CBN has said that they too have to be linked. Now, Tier 1 accounts, you can open them without having a BVN or an NIN, right? So these are those instant bank accounts that literally, like when you're landing in the airport, they will say, oh, they'll open a bank account for you. You can walk in. Very easy to open those Tier 1 accounts. Now, those Tier 1 accounts, the reason why CBN is doing this is because they are used for fraud a lot. They are used, and yeah, you'll say, oh, okay, it's 50k, but if someone has multiple Tier 1 accounts in a day with all the banks, they can be do fraudulent activity up to 3, 4, 5 million naira in a day. And because those accounts are not linked to people, you can't trace them. What BVN does is BVN traces people to a specific place. BVN allows the government to track you. Same thing with NIN. It allows the government to track you, right? You use NIN to register your SIM card. So it's all tracking devices. And essentially what they're doing is, because it's like a social security system. They're trying to give people identities in the country because most Nigerians don't have passports. So let's create national identity number. Let's make sure that people have to link it to their cell phone. Let's make sure that we're able to track and know who is in the country of Nigeria. I like the idea. What I don't like is that people have gone through this process before. We've all done this. They said that even if you've linked your BVN before, you still need to go ahead and make sure that you revalidate it. Why do I have to do that? Why, if I've done something before, are you going to make me do something that's stressful? Banks are literally just sending text messages this week. It was on Monday. I got a text message from my bank that this needs to be linked. Do you know how many Nigerians are in the banking system? There are 100 million Nigerians who have to go through this process in 2 days. In 3 days. And even if the bank started sending this message since December 2023, that is not enough time for a process like this to carry out. And I'm saying this because I want you guys to understand that our government agencies, they don't think things through, and I don't like it. I don't like it. We are already stressed. They now add stress on top of our stress. The country is stressful enough, but they now give us procedures, requirements, activities that will cause stress and will cause us to have to do things that are absolutely impossible. In America, there's a specific ID card that's coming out, and everybody has to change from their old ID card to the new ID card. You guys, since 2021, they have been putting out a circular about this new ID card. Do you know when the deadline is? The deadline is in like 2025 or 2026. Because that's how you do it. You give a country with millions of people time to implement into change. You don't just tell them in 2 months that you got to all register. You don't do it. Now, according to a 2023 report, apparently 3 million of banked adults, they do not have BVN or NIN. And remember, I said that Tier 1, you don't need BVN or NIN. So the reason why they're trying to do this is they're trying to find ways to track people. They're trying to find ways to reduce fraud. Again, I appreciate the initiative. I just want them to implement better procedures and better timelines that do not allow Nigerians to be running around helter-skelter, because do you know what's going to happen? Between today and tomorrow, people are going to begin to withdraw their money from their accounts because they know that they're not going to be able to go to the bank to do this. Yes, some of these banks have said that you can do it online, but a lot of people who have been trying to do it online, there are technical glitches. It's not working. So make it make sense. Let me know how you feel about this. It seems as if a governor and a local government chairman are fighting over rice. You heard it. People keep fighting over rice. Gotta click on the next video to find out what's happening.